Happy Self-Care Sunday. How's your Sunday morning and Sunday evening and Sunday afternoon going? I trust that you are having amazing, wonderful, and beautiful Sunday. Here you are, Stacy. Happy Self-Care Sunday, Tessa. Happy, there you go. Happy Self-Care Sunday. Feeling this morning? Type in the comment how you guys feeling this morning. Hi Don, happy self-care Sunday. Here you are.
Hi
Tessa.
Stacy,
how are you?
I am wonderful. Are you cold? You have jeans on.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're cold?
It's in the basement.
That's you're still not cold. It's warm today. It's hot.
It's already hot over there.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, but actually it's really beautiful today. It's nice and sunny too. I already went for a walk. There you go. Happy SCS.
Hi Dawn and hi Glenn. How are you guys doing this morning? It is Sunday Self-Care Show. Get ready. Grab your coffee and take a seat. Let's get this thing on the road.
Yes. Stacy said, I'm feeling ready to hear the amazing self-care Sunday show. Thank you so much, Stacy.
Yes.
It's amazing. It's already 9:30, so would you like to get the show started?
No, I'm not. You are the host of the talk.
Oh,
you said, I am opening
oh, sorry.
the show.
No. I know what you mean. Sorry, I said it wrong. I just like, are you ready?
I am ready
for the show.
That's why I said, grab your coffee, take a seat. Let's get the show on the road. Come on.
All right.
You're going to be amazed.
Yes. And tell us what you're drinking. I would like to know, right? What are you drinking this morning? What do you have?
I had the most creamy coffee earlier. Then I had a collagen coffee. Hi, Laura. And then I am having just hot, warm water.
Yes.
So I've had two different types of coffee. So I'm having water to balance it. You know, every cup of coffee, as you know, from Sunday Self-Care Show, every cup of coffee you drink, you need to drink 2 cups of water to balance yourself, because coffee is a diuretic, so it drains you.
Yes.
And you might feel great when you drink it, but after, get some water in your system. It's water that makes us glow. Remember that.
Water. Yes. Water.
Of course. Water, and it makes us glow. So let's see what we can do with this show. Let's get the show under. Grab your coffee, grab your water.
I'm drinking mushroom coffee.
Ooh, yeah,
that's good.
Mushroom coffee apparently is good for menopause, and men have menopause too. So you guys got it.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a benefit of it too. So today's we're gonna talk about 5 simple little self-care habits during your day. So Tessa and we're gonna share our 5 simple self-care habits, and also I want you guys to share what is your 5. Think about it, your 5. I'm sure you have like 20, but I'm sure. But just share 5. Top 5 that you practice. Do like little self-care habits, like during your day, right? So anyway, yes, it's little, but it really helps.
Hi, Marina.
Every little things accumulates. Every little things. We always underestimate the power of little thing. Just like Tessa said, drinking water. It's a little thing.
Good morning,
but
Colleen.
It's amazing. It helps too, right? So would you want to share? Would you want to start yourself first, Tessa?
No.
We would like to hear from you.
No, you're on the top. You go right ahead. I'm sitting here and I'm watching you doing your thing today. I will help.
Okay. But would you like to share? Would you like to share later on? We want to know your 5. I know you have 200. I know you have 200 a day. Your self-care, but if you share 5, that would help us a lot too,
I will share more than 5, because everyone has a little thing over here and a little thing over here. So let's do this. So let's hear your first one.
So I will just I'm gonna share my 5 little things, and you guys can think about your own too, right? So number 1, walking. Number 2, grounding. Number 3, breathing.
She stole all of mine.
I don't. Okay. Number
Walking,
4. See, there is a
walking.
proof. There is proof. Oh, wait a moment, Tessa. Let me just finish 5. You guys know why I didn't steal Tessa. Number 4. Play with my dog.
Oh, okay. Number 4, I don't have.
Number 5. Drink water. So those five things I do a little self-care habit during the day really helps. So I want to go back to number 1. Why walking it really helped for self-care practice too. Well, walking helps to say reduce sugar craving around 2 o'clock. Sometimes if I do have a time around 2 and I just like, I want to grab my muffin, I want to grab something, and just like, nope, don't look at outside. Okay, I go for a walk. And I forgot about the sugar craving. And then also walking, when you walk and then when you start walking, wait. Before you walk, you just like, I have a shoulder pain, I have a back pain on my feet. But after you come home from walking, you feel like you just forgot about pain. It helps reduce the pain. And also it helps to better digest. I haven't tried this one yet, but it just says on the Google. So another one is this really help boosting immune system, right? And then number 2, and grounding. Grounding is why I do that is improve mood and then may reduce inflammation. I think we talked about the grounding, right, Tessa?
We did grounding before.
Yeah.
And for grounding though,
yes.
So for those who don't know what grounding is when you have a plug for a wall plug, you see it has 3 holes, 2 at the top and the one in the middle. That's the grounding one.
Yes.
And that is the one that if lightning strikes, all of that, it sends it right back into the earth. So because we have so many things, we pick up a lot of electricity, static energy. You notice that you will be, when you touch somebody, you'll be getting that little thing. That means you should get out there and ground. And grounding is not just simple like that. You can you don't have to walk 1.5 miles. You just sit outside, take your shoes off, and right there, let your feet ground into the earth, the grass. And you will notice, like I do grounding in the summer a lot more. I have a grounding mat indoors, so I do that. But in the summer, when I do the lives outside, I am grounding. And what I will notice, the ground will scotch where I'm standing, even after especially the first time I go out for the spring to do a grounding, the grass underneath my feet will start looking scotched. It will take a longer time to pop back up because of the amount of electricity coming from the body, especially when you're talking and doing that. And it just gets into, and yes, Marina, 20 minutes a day keeps the doctor away. Grounding is really important. And
then Dawn said, I'd like to hear more about the grounding mat. Ooh, Tessa has it too, right?
I have a grounding mat. I bought it, and I even I plug it in, and it goes right into, it only has the prong for the grounding part of your wall socket. So that goes in there, and you just sit, you can read, take your feet, no shoes on, you put your foot on it, and it actually is very good for you. Grounding will help you to sleep. If you have problems not sleeping, grounding will help you. There's all grounding sheets, grounding pillowcases.
Yeah, don't you have a grounding sheet?
Yeah, I have.
Remember that.
Grounding sheets and grounding pillowcase. But grounding, when the man that first really went into it, he just put the electric wire outside and ran it through his bedroom window. He plunked it into the ground, and then he put it underneath his sheet, and he felt so different. And then he was talking to a friend who had a hairdressing salon, and he said to her, about grounding. And she said, what it helps you to sleep, to balance, you're a little bit more relaxed and all of that. And you don't fret as much. So anyway, thanks Stacy for doing that. So anyway, what happened was that she said to him, well, why don't you come to the salon and explain that? Because all I hear when I'm doing their hair is that they're not sleeping, they're tossing and turning.
Oh,
So
I
then
hear every day. I hear
yeah,
it every day
you
from
should
my
hear
clients.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
So he went and he talked about them. Hi, Rosie. Oh
Hi,
my goodness,
Rosie.
Rosie, that is early for
Oh,
you. Thanks for joining.
wow.
So
Thank you so, yeah,
anyway, so the
welcome.
grounding, so he explained to the ladies at the salon while they were getting their hair done the benefits of grounding.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back a couple of weeks later and they just couldn't stop talking about it, you know. So
Oh, Marina said, I've been thinking about getting grounding mat.
yeah, it is good because even if you're watching TV, you can just put your feet on the grounding mat and relax in the moment. And you can
That's,
20, 30 minutes.
yeah.
Sometimes I forget and I'm there for like half an hour or more on the grounding mat.
It's so relaxing,
It
right?
is.
It says relaxing too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's a great idea. Some people just like, oh, well, I live in an apartment. I don't have backyard. Well, you can buy, right? You
Yeah,
can
you
use
can
a
buy that.
grounding mat.
But even
Yeah.
when you go to the park, you know, is the grass, right? Is the idea is the ground. So if you go outside and you're walking in a park or you're going somewhere like that,
Yeah.
just ground for 20, take your shoes off. Nobody cares, you know.
Nobody
And
cares, especially in yeah, where we live.
apparently grounding can come through concrete. They were saying it actually even flows through concrete.
Really?
Yeah, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
so there is more
Oh,
than you just have to study it and then see how you feel because grounding really makes a difference.
yes, yes.
Because you're not zapping your energy all the time, zapping here and zapping there. It's not, you
That
know.
sounds so exhausting, right? Like
Yes, but
zapping
you
here and there.
notice
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Ah.
So
And then Marina, so you go grounds in winter doing cold
yeah,
yoga in
I
your
do too. I
backyard.
go outside when I get up in the morning with my heavy robe on. I go outside at 4:30 and I stand for 15 minutes. I take my shoes off if there's no snow, and
Yeah,
I
I
just
think
stand there. You know.
yes, Marina see everything actually. I do actually. Oh,
And therefore,
okay. So I'm gonna read you guys' comment, but thank you so much. I love when you guys putting a lot of comments and sharing your skills and knowledge, right, Tessa?
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
I'll get back to you. And I am going to go through like another three things actually. So breathing. Breathing is, of course, Rosie is expert at the breathing, right?
Yeah, she
It's
has so much
stress relief.
breathing. Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody can do it. You can even do at this moment. It's a stress relief, increased physical. I forgot. Sorry, no, increased feeling well-being too, and of
Yes, it
course,
does.
yes. And then actually, you can create calm energy breathing.
Breathing,
You
you
do
know,
breathing technique
I
too,
do the
right?
breathing
4-7
technique
something.
Rosie taught
Yes.
us. I'm breathe for 4,
Yeah.
hold for 7, release like you're releasing through a straw for 8. I do that before I go to bed every night. But you know what I did? I have to say that I did a short
Yeah.
of 59 minutes or seconds or so.
Mm-hmm.
And we put it on YouTube and it got over 500 views and it's just this week. And it was
That's
because
amazing.
it said, you say you have nothing to celebrate. And one of the things I ask people to celebrate is that you can breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked about breathing in that short reel and every people commented on it because I said, breathe. You can see all these small things. Hi, Rita, to celebrate that. And that is important. So breathing, Rosie taught it to us. You breathe in for 4 and you hold for 7 and then you pursue your lips and you and if you try that you will feel so it is actually I feel it all through my body when I do this. And
Yeah.
you know, and that's awesome. Tessa, breathing is like it is. I do it every night before I go to sleep. 4, 7, 8 through a straw. She said like you're breathing through a straw. And in the middle of the day you can pause and connect. You don't have to do it 100 times.
No, like you said, like everybody has a time in the middle of the day. You can pause, and
These
then
are
4, 7, 8.
yeah.
Right.
And okay, so you know you're going to have a stressful conversation, or you see the phone and it's a problem coming in. Before you pick up the phone, stop in that moment and breathe before you speak. It's so important to do that, to be able to have the time you pause, higher Rita, and realize I can breathe in this moment. Mm-hmm. So it's really, really, really
very
important.
Very helpful too. Well, I do too. Before I do live, right? I do breathing. It really help too, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you know, Yuko talked about walking.
Oh, You're gonna skip what walking? Hold on. Walking is
Yeah.
oh no, number one. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So let
go
me
ahead.
go back. I wanted to share something about walking.
Okay.
Walking. When you walk,
Yeah.
you're using the biggest muscle in your body. It starts all the way from that is just the muscle of movement.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking, your hand goes. You can make it go more, but it swings, and your leg muscle. So you can, of course, go to the gym and do everything that Rosie does, but if you walk,
I can see. Yeah, I see Rosie just like.
Yeah, she does the weights and all of that. But
yes.
You can walk twice a day, and I know a lady who lost 100 pounds by just walking. She walked half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the afternoon, and she wasn't walking fast. She just did it religiously every day. And walking, that is you're using the biggest muscle. Even to run, he's a trainer, and he told us about it. You're using that muscle, and it doesn't matter how fast you walk. The point is to do this, and you don't have to jog. Walking, and even in winter, you can choose to walk. You live in a house, you live in a building, and if it's safe enough, you can walk up and down a couple flights of stairs.
Yeah,
you know.
Yep. And then Stacy, thank you so much for question.
The biggest one in your body is actually that muscle, the leg, the muscle that moves the thigh muscle. They all one connected right to the tiniest muscle in your toes.
Oh,
they're all connected.
Yes. Thank you so much, Stacy. I brought up your questions. Yes. So number four is play with my dog. I think Marina put a comment with playing with pets too. That really, I do all the time. When I do have a moment, I play with my dog. And then that gives me like, I feel like very, very relaxing too. And it's good for mental stimulation. And also some people, it's good for physical exercising too. Sometimes being playful, right? So that's why I put it number 4 for like little self-care. Colleen said, you keep cutting in and out, so you don't how much more I can watch. You keep cutting in and out, so you don't know how much more I can watch.
Yeah, because I guess it's you can go out and come back in, Colleen.
Instagram is maybe giving you a hard time.
Yeah, why don't you shut off your phone and go back in? Maybe when last did you shut your phone off?
Yes, please, we need you. Come back.
Yeah, not just go off. Shut the phone.
It's okay there?
I say off and then turn it back on. Yeah.
That's a magical technique too. Animals have calming effect. Yes, absolutely. So
Colleen has a dog that is actually I don't know what it is, but the dog has a personality, and it's always sitting at the window like it's checking the neighborhood. It looks like the dog for neighborhood watch. And the dog eats. The dog climbs on the counter and takes whatever food. She has more fun trying to discipline the dog and everything. The dog knows how to open the dog gate.
Yeah. You know what? No, that tells you dog is really help to stimulate your brain.
Yeah, it comes and disturbs. It goes and it chews paper and stands in front of her while it's chewing the paper so that she can see, listen, I'm doing something wrong. Are you going to play with me or get that paper off my mouth? And so she does have a lot of fun with her dog.
That's it.
I don't have a pet. I am my own pet.
What is your own pet?
My own pet is whenever I feel like dancing, I put on music and I dance. And whenever I feel like sitting down, I do that. So I entertain. I do small things for myself that are very satisfying to me. And
I know your pet, actually, Alexa.
I would turn Alexa on, or I would just go to YouTube and I will dance. And of course, I love the music. I love everything about it. I do small things for myself purposely every day. And that is one of them. I dance. Of course, I do a lot of walking, but the dancing is unique for some people who will not dance by themselves. I dance by myself. I hear that song. Do you know? I Want to Know What Love Is. That song has been forever a love song for me. So every time you go away, they're all tunes, but they were so important for me.
That's your favorite,
they were important. Like so I put them on, and if I hear them, and I'm driving, I raise the volume way out. I don't, and
Yeah.
I listen to
Ah,
it.
that's
And then
interesting. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's interesting because I want you guys to, you guys to share what kind of song like tap into you. I want to know
whatever,
actually.
whatever of the songs that hit me that I love, Tina
Yeah.
Turner. Look, Rita says she loves dancing
Yeah.
with herself. I so
What
any
that's a
of
song.
them, Tina
Yeah.
Turner, whatever, even Michael Jackson. When
Michael Jackson.
I do silly
Yep.
things for Halloween, I put Michael Jackson Thriller on my on a boombox and
That,
put it out on
oh
the
yes. Yes.
porch and blast it in the area, and
Yes.
everybody comes and
Your
laughs, and the kids are listening
neighborhood.
to the song. So I do things to make me laugh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
purposely look for joyful things to do.
Very much. Type
And
in
yeah,
a comment. Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers is when I'm coaching. When I was coaching at the bank, Kenny Rogers is coaching
Oh my gosh.
for me.
Kenny
It is
Rogers?
the Gambler by Tony Rogers, and it's important to hear that. So,
Yes.
and of course, Tina Turner, you are the best, and
Oh
Proud
my God.
Mary. So there's a lot of, but I like the new ones too. It's just that sometimes the music is louder than their voices, and I
Yeah.
have no time to listen to their fight to find their voice against all their
Yes.
music, and that's to me not singing. But
And then, yeah.
I enjoy doing small things like that to
Small
stimulate my
things is
day.
amazing. And then, Marina, how do you know? You go secretly bless her son's rock music. She has a wild side. Yes, my son's music. It's super wild.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
great. It's any one of them. I will listen. I used to listen to Black Sabbath, so I still do whenever they're there.
ooh,
So
right,
I
Black Sabbath.
Zed
Wow.
Leppard, Zed
Def
Leppard. I used to listen to
Leopard.
Eminem,
Yeah.
Jimi
Oh,
Hendrix. I still
yeah.
do. The point is, it's important to have music in your life. It's so important. Many times when I
That's
coach
so
people
true.
and
Yeah.
they can't, I say, go listen to classical music. And
Yeah.
people will say, I don't like classical. I say, but listen to Claude Debussy's piano. And
Mm-hmm.
just, even if you cannot take 10 minutes, take 5 minutes. But what I found out, they gradually got involved in listening to the music. And now most of them are listening to classical music just to get them calmed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
That's
of
so
course
true.
I love reggae, and give me Bob Marley anytime, and I'll
Yes. Yeah.
dance to it. So I am always dancing. I do
Yeah.
dance.
Yes. So Stacy, thank you so much for the question. What is my favorite music? I like
Yeah,
Japanese
Valley
pop song.
is my, yeah, Valley, Vivaldi is a great calming
Yes.
one,
Yes.
and if you want to concentrate, get Mozart for the brain. That really makes a difference. But
Mm-hmm.
music of any sort is really important to have in your life. It's really
Very much.
important.
Very much.
So
And then,
remember that.
yeah. And then Stacy, yes, I like Japanese pop song. Maybe I can sing one day in front of you. I hope you understand.
I love Shake It Off.
Oh, the
Another
Taylor
thing is,
Swift.
yeah, you know why? Because sometimes you come from work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that should be on your playlist in your car. And you're
Mm-hmm.
coming home, and the day at work was not fun. And you put it on and you just shake it off. Let it go. Or you get home and before bed, you shake it off. But you actually shake your body. You shake your hands.
Yes.
Maybe I should do this. And you go,
She's
you shake it
shaking.
off. And
I can hear that. I can hear
yeah,
that.
yeah.
She's
You can do the
shaking.
bracelets, right? And you shake it off. You let it go. Let the stress of the
Yeah.
day go. These are small things.
Small
Or if you,
things. Yeah.
yeah, if you
Everybody
were in
can
a
do that.
situation where somebody was being, even if it had nothing to do with you,
Yeah, just
but
shake it
you
off.
were in the environment of that angry person at the cash register complaining, and you had to
Oh, yes.
stand there for that. Before you get in your car, don't bring it into your car. In the
No.
parking lot, shake it off.
Shake it
Let
off.
it go. Oh, that was heavy. I don't need this. Not taking this home.
Yeah.
You know.
I love the idea. I
So
love the idea. And
you
then
can
Stacy said,
always do that.
yes. And then Stacy said, I'm listening to I Want to Know What Love Is. Oh, I know that song.
Oh yeah, I love that song. Sorry.
You want to sing, Tessa?
No,
Are you
thank
going to
you.
sing?
That is
You
not one of
sure?
the gifts God gave
Oh,
me. He gave me a
God gives
voice
you
to
a lot of gifts.
yeah, but that was
that's not.
he missed.
That's not.
I was not there when he was giving this. I was in the speaking tone when he was giving singing. So by the time I got to the singing line, it was all done.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can use the excuse for everything. I'm gonna use the excuse. That's a great way.
My mom made me laugh when I was maybe 18.
Yeah.
She said to me, "You were so busy getting a big bum in the bum line. By the time you got to the breast line, there was not much left." So they scraped the bowl and they gave you what was left in the bowl.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Tessa, you know everything. That's
have been around for 77 years. Come on, get over that. I have gone around the block a few times. Okay, so let me tell you my other one. Ruko gave you 5.
Okay, wait. No, not yet. I haven't given 5 yet. The 5
but
one
I haven't
is
given 2 yet. I
not
need
yet.
to do 2.
Yeah.
I only talk about
you.
No, it's my turn to give a fabulous one.
Yeah, but I want to talk about number 5 because Tessa and we share. She taught me, and that significantly changed my life. See, I use the word significantly.
Did I taught you to make love to yourself?
No. So number 5 is drink water.
Oh, really?
So
yes,
drink water. Hyacinth, drinking water helps to relieve fatigue. And also headache and migraine really helps too, and improve mood, and then improve your brain function. So I've learned from Tessa. I used to have 2 o'clock brain fog, 2 o'clock sugar craving, 2 o'clock brain fog. But by learning from Tessa and then drinking water, just a glass of water, really help. It's simple things. Everybody can do. That's a little simple self-care habit, dude. Right?
When you're tired in the afternoon, when you see you're getting foggy in the afternoon, you don't have to. Okay, you're foggy. 3 o'clock and you're 2:30, 4 o'clock, and you're almost you're looking for somewhere to drop. Instead of dropping somewhere, grab a glass of water or 2. Just drink it as fast as you can. Another thing that I do every day. Yeah, another thing I do every day. I have a glass of, I have shingite. So I have the shingite stones in water. And I have the shingite. So at night, before I go to bed, I get a full glass of shingite water. I leave it on my night table. And as soon as I get up, I drink it down really quickly. And honestly,
how much what do you drink it though? How much?
It's about 10 ounces in that. It holds about 10 ounces.
Okay. 10 ounces.
As soon as I am up, you do not brush your teeth and then go drink water, because your body needs all that gunk, or what you people call gunk. I call it health. Your body has been resting at night.
Yes.
And it has created, or is healing itself. So it creates the bacteria that you hear in your mouth. You say, "Oh, I have my mouth, my breath." Drink it in. Your gut needs it to start the day. And that is why I drink that, yes, and then brush your teeth, right? So I drink it really fast. But if you take note, your body will rejuvenate in like 5 minutes. You'll feel good. You will feel good. Even if you wake up with a slight pain somewhere, the minute you drink that water, by the time you go to the washroom and brush your teeth, you will notice you are energized. And so that is the power. Water is powerful.
Wow, it's like working like a magic though.
But it's big. They say we are made of so many percentage of water, which is true. You cannot. You need water to live, and you can get away with not eating, but you need the water. Your body needs it. We are like a plant.
And then Marina said, she recommended the water book. It's amazing. It changed my life.
The one that I have is Your Body's Many Cries for Water. I was 40 when I came across it. And
a long time ago. Wow.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe not, sorry.
I was 40 and I came across it. I was at the Dominion in those days, and it was late at night, and it was in the Inquirer, and the lady was talking about that book by this Indian doctor, Dr. Batmanji or something like that. And I bought the Inquirer and I ordered the book. And from then I have followed the teachings of the book. It tells you about the power of water for arthritis.
Yes.
because the joints need it, and it just gives you so many things. Weight loss, of course, we know that,
Yes.
and it talks about your energy. It talks about your eye health. It just gives you. It's an amazing book to read and to
Yeah.
reference. But if you know for sure, you drink the water before reaching for a snack. That's
That's
great,
a
John. That
great tip.
water, there's nothing that water does not do for you that you can get a pill for. When you get a pill, right? All you can get from the doctor, here is, I'm treating the symptom, but you know you didn't drink water
Yes.
today. Why? And
There's a
you go, oh,
question from,
my
yeah,
breath is bad. That is your stomach telling you we need water.
first, yes. And then
Everybody believes your bad breath comes from, oh yeah, that book, that's the one. Everybody believes your bad breath comes from your mouth. It does
it
not.
comes
Your
from,
stomach. That's
yes.
where it comes from. John said, what do you drink? What do you drink wine for? For your
Laura is
Laura?
asking question. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Laura.
You
Yeah.
drink wine for your health. You can actually, in Europe, especially Italy, Spain, those places, Portugal, people enjoy a glass of wine. You can
Of course.
have a glass of wine anytime. The thing is that I grew up, my family have a distillery, right? So they distill rum and stuff like that. So we grew up in that environment.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
also had a store with a bar where we sold, as children, we sold and measured alcohol for people that would just drop in, and have to and buy it. The thing about it is that we put such a scare about, so all my life we grew up with alcohol around us because of the business, but that didn't mean you were going to drink it. In North America, they make alcohol such a taboo that children don't drink it.
No,
They
no.
do because they sneak to drink it because
Because it's taboo. They want to
yes,
do
it's such
taboo
a
things.
taboo.
Yeah.
So that is what we have to remember. So a child would come with a little decanter
Yeah.
and tell you, I want so much rum for my dad, and they would take it home without drinking it. And that might be an 8-year-old. But what I'm trying to say, North America, we did such a big thing about
Yeah.
it that it's so forbidden that everybody wants to drink it. My
I
dad would
see.
give
Yeah,
us
yeah.
a little rum punch on a Sunday
Yeah.
afternoon because that's when they would make that thing. And then one of the reasons why we were given that is if you go out and your body is not accustomed to alcohol and somebody were to give you alcohol in a crowd, then you are going to be in a mess. So he was introducing it to us a little at a time to get us accustomed to having it. Not that at first it was like yuck, right? But you grew into that. So these are the things, Laura. It's not for your health only, but sometimes it's part of the small things you do for yourself. Relaxation. You might be having a day and you come home and you want to sit and have a glass of wine with dinner. It's okay. Nobody should tell you how to drink it, but you have to know the difference. The only caveat I add to that, it's very important to drink water while you're having alcohol. Oh, thanks, Stacey.
Yes.
I see that. That's for self-care. Every glass of alcohol, you replace 2 glasses of water because it dehydrates you. Every cup of coffee or tea dehydrates you. So you have to make sure you drink some water to balance, to put the water you need in your body. If she doesn't drink alcohol and drinks coffee, I don't drink it. Some people have that. Coffee, I grew up because again the estate is on in the mountains. Coffee grows there. And my grandmother, they still have coffee. Erica's telling me about the coffee that's growing again because they had stopped doing everything since they let the ground get over the hurricane. So, and they have the coffee, they pick it, they roast it, they grind it, it's very strong. And they will have it at 4 in the afternoon or in the morning. So yes, in some cultures, coffee is really important for them. And that's okay. But
Yeah.
we have to remember our mothers lived in a different time when there was no GMO in flour, there's no GMO in rice. When
Yeah,
last you
that's right.
saw
Yeah.
weasels in the rice in your kitchen or in your flour? Everything, not even animals want to eat the food we eat. You know, in the good old days, you had to sift the flour because there would be little creatures in there. But nowadays, they don't even want it.
Yeah, that's true too. And then also veggies too. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
they don't
you're
want it
right.
because there's so much garbage in it. So
Yeah.
they did all that to give it long shelves
Yep.
for the rice and the flour and the oats and everything, except it gives us short life.
Mm.
They
That's sad.
yeah, they
That's
did.
sad.
They put so many chemicals in flour and sugar and all of
Yeah.
the things that animals, the little insects would go
Yes,
to make sure it lasts forever on the shelf.
of course. Yeah.
In the
Yes,
meantime,
yes.
we are consuming it and we are not lasting at
I know
all because it's giving,
we're paying money for them.
and we get
Sad
sick
things.
from it. The GMO, all these GMO foods, you know, you look at you look at a carrot, it's the size of somebody's head. It doesn't have to be that big, you know. Gluten-free, baby, gluten-free, fine, but then gluten-free, if you cannot eat it, I understand. But what else? What are they replacing in there? Something has to hold that flour together. That's the thing.
Just
Read the
makes you
ingredients.
wonder.
Yeah.
Yes,
So these are
yes.
just small things we
Small
do.
things.
So
And then Tessa, would you like anything else? Like you can add it. I know you and me, we have so much
well,
common.
the
A lot
one
of
thing,
common things.
the one
Anything
thing
else
that
would
I
you like
like,
to?
and you guys, you know, always tease me about it, is care of yourself.
Okay.
And ladies,
Yes.
those of you who have husbands and whatever, significant other, and men if there's any there, because they're afraid of self-care, they run the other way because they don't want to cut their toenails. The thing about it is that making love is not for the person to whom you're making love with. It's for yourself. You know, every time your significant other comes to touch you, I have a headache. Eventually, you will have a headache, and it will not be because when you are in the throes of making love, having love, being touched, being caressed, being kissed, being hugged, it also builds your immunity. You're releasing.
That's
You know,
interesting.
it's not
Oh, really?
interesting. It's a fact. You
But a
know,
lot of people, they don't know that though,
you know.
right?
But if you don't want to be that person, then don't. But if you just want to be nasty, a lot of my friends say, I'm not doing it. And I'm
Yeah.
going,
I will
and
not do
one
it.
day somebody
I'm
asked
not
me a
guilty.
question
Yeah.
about that. And I said, no, I never had a headache. I refuse to have a headache stopping me for that. So I will not fake a headache. I will not fake
Some people, they use just like,
just
I
so
don't
I
feel
can go
good.
to bed and not make love to my husband or my significant other. The thing is that we realize you two are going to be in the enjoyable mood. So if you find that you still want to be that person, but the spark is going, the bulb is getting dim, maybe you should change the bulb by stimulating it. One of the things too is to remember what brought you guys together. Remember when you couldn't keep your hands from each other.
You're just trying to
Go
remember.
back and
Yeah, go back.
smile at those memories and see if you can encourage it back. Change the linen now and again, make it scented, spread the bed with perfume, open the window, let things come in that they'll do something.
Take
Because you are
action. Small
helping
action is
yourself.
okay.
You are not,
Yeah.
if you want to go to the convent, then go ahead. Become a nun. You do not have to deal with that. But if you went to a school where there were nuns, some of them were really nasty, and you wonder why? They were not releasing anything.
Oh, I see. You've been there. You see it, right? You felt it.
Yeah.
So you learn from them too.
What I am aiming at is that when you love another human being and you're together and you still have feelings, do something about it. Find out what can I do to stimulate it. Ask them to apply the cream to your back. We all know that is not a good idea to ask our significant others to rub our shoulders.
Oh, no, it's not a good idea
in,
because
so be prepared if you're asking that where you're going to end up. So I dress
and then
like a nun sometimes, LOL. But if you dress like a nun, as
Yeah.
long as there is intrigue, what is under that nun outfit? What is under, as long as you're stimulating
I
it,
know.
what is
But
under that nun outfit? Let me check this
yeah.
outfit out.
Yeah. Well, maybe Marina, your partner may love it if you dress like a nun sometimes.
Yeah,
I would
sometimes they
suggest
want
this.
a nun, they want a school, never mind. Anyway, the point,
Oh,
what we are saying to you is this. This thing about I have a headache,
yes.
and you don't have a headache. You're just being mean, but the first person you're being mean to is yourself, because you need to be touched. You were born to be touched, to be loved, to enjoy being alive. If it is raining, of course, the lights go off, that excitement, the breath taken away, all of that goes. But then find out, what can I do?
Yeah.
Ask yourself,
Maybe is that can be you can put the cream on heels every
yeah,
day.
maybe,
That can
yeah.
help. The little self-care habits. Or like cream on elbow
I like
maybe
what
help.
Marina said. Marina said, well, hey, when you've been together 25 years, you need to be a little spicy. You have to find the
Yes.
spice.
I love that,
Yeah,
Marina.
I
Yes.
agree with you, Marina. You
Yes.
look for the spice, you talk, you have a conversation.
Yes.
And then another thing, if you have it's still spicy and you haven't got to add more spice to it, no more hot pepper to it,
Okay.
why not make love in an unusual place? It's your home. Choose an unusual place to be in love. All of these little things,
Yes.
you know,
Unusual place. For
it doesn't
example,
have to be the bedroom all the time.
kitchen.
What about a halftime show?
What?
A halftime show.
What do you mean, like halftime show? I never heard about that. Can you explain? I mean it. Like, what is that?
You don't know your husband watches football and you don't know what a halftime.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't watch
What does
football. So actually,
he watch hockey?
no. Well, I don't. Not really.
So what
Yes, I
does he
don't.
do? What is his
He
guilty
plays
pleasure?
guitar
Well, does he ever put it down?
once in
Oh,
a while.
okay. He plays the guitar, and you are stripping to the song while he's playing the guitar. You enter the room, you have your robe, you take it off, and you start.
Is he like? No, that's like a strip joint.
It doesn't matter. You're in your home. The boys are gone. He's playing the guitar, and you want some attention. If he's by himself and he's playing the guitar, and you want some attention, you walk in with your robe. Get the Japanese. I have some Japanese robes. And you walk in
I
this,
have one too.
and you put your high heels on, and you say, I love this song. Keep playing, honey. Keep playing.
Oh my god.
So these are the things. It's just, I'm just saying.
Oh
I am
gosh.
just saying.
Thank you for your advice, suggestion.
You are worrying about all that. Like Marina said, you need to put a little spice in it. Men cannot walk away from
Marina,
a text passing by. There is no way. If you want to keep this alive, and you have you put the dress on and you pass by, there is no way he's not going to look at you or your significant other. You put something on that stimulates them. It will even stimulate others in the air. But the point of it is that even your perfume, you put perfume on. You can put your perfume on after the shower while you're a little damp, and it will last for a long time because your body is warm, so it takes it in. So, and you don't just put the perfume, you put it everywhere, just perfume.
So it's good to put a perfume after a shower because your body still has.
I don't use perfume anytime except after my shower, and it lasts all day because your body
than just spraying dry skin.
Yeah. So after you've towel dry, you just spray it on wherever you want it, and it just stays with you.
Yep.
So with all what we talk about, we have to share the intimate things, because if we do not tell you, you'll think that we just stand there and we glow because we were born to glow. We work on that. How do you like you? One of the things we haven't touched is applying the cream to your body. How are you doing it?
Some people, they just slap.
Yeah, it's like they're getting a roast ready to put in the oven.
Yeah.
I put some pepper here, give you some garlic over here, and it's your body. Take your time.
So just like you you take your time and just
same thing in the shower. It's not a race to get out of the shower. You shouldn't race to get out. It's you. You're taking care of you. So you have a shower. Enjoy the shower. You look in the mirror and you will count the wrinkles. So what do you do about them? What do? You firstly, is out of the question. You don't have the money. Neither of us do. This is not that.
No.
What about taking your time to apply your facial cream? Take it on, and
take your time
everywhere, cream it so that the body is not. I see people that are much younger than me, and their lines all on their forearm, and they're much younger. And I'm thinking, cream, give it some moisture, and drink water, lock in the moisture. That is why after the shower, you don't use your towel like a scrubbing brush. You should, you don't have to.
Oh yeah, some people like the extra dead skin.
Pat your body dry. What we do, I do a dry brush before I go to the shower.
Dry brush, yes.
So that you're getting rid of this. When you get there, the shower releases it for you. And you can apply. But when you're creaming your body, your towel dry, do not rub your face like it's I don't know. I've never seen like you're kneading bread. You're kneading dough. You don't have to punch the
Your face is not dough. Your skin is not dough.
It's
right?
not dough. You don't have to punch it like you're getting it ready to put in the oven. Pat it dry. Take your time. And do little things to make you feel loved and by yourself. And, so these are the type of things we're talking about.
Yes.
Let me see. I can't see it. Yeah.
Oh, Marina said, this is a really great compliment for you, Tessa. I am so happy women can openly discuss spicy. It is important to be sexual beings into our silver and golden years. Oh, I love that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And this is funny. I have to sign off. Rebecca said, let me know what comes aggravating water and then intimacy. Rebecca, love you, girl.
You're scrolling back the comment. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, that is good too. It's super healing. Yeah. As Marina said, it's okay to realize that being intimate with your significant other, I don't care what sex they are, whether they're male or female, I don't care, him, she, whatever whatever it is, us, them, it doesn't matter. That person in your life, realize you have them there. We were not meant to be alone. If you choose to have a partner, enjoy it. Because I am proof it doesn't last. They go away. Yeah. They walk through the forest with their hat on and they don't come back. And you know what it is when you go fishing out there. You might find a barracuda and you don't want a new barracuda.
No, you don't want to.
No. In the meantime, enjoy the one in your life. Because life is very, very fleeting. As I always say, Brian just put his hat on and he left and went into the forest and he didn't look back. I always say that.
Yeah, I remember you said that a couple of times. I remember that.
That's true. That's how it is. Yeah. And no amount of crying or screaming is going to bring. So what do you have to hold on to? You know, there was a show, was it W5? I don't know. W5 is finished, yeah? It's 58 years and Bell cut it off. Bell.
Like the TV station?
Yeah, the show, W5, Canadian show. This lady, she and her husband were together from the age of 13 up in Aurelia.
13?
13. They were together, 13. He was a police officer. And that was her life, and he passed away, and she decided she wants to find somebody new. So she went on the internet and she got somebody in her life, and that person was draining all her money from her, and her family didn't know until she asked her daughter if she could lend $1,500. He had a pension, so all her money was gone feeding this person in Timbuktu.
Wow.
And then she still didn't learn her lesson. She went back on again, and it looks like the same person. Listen to this. Looking, when your memory can hold you, it can make you smile on a cold day. Your love, as I said, make love in an unusual place in your house, and use that as a memory later on. And even if you're together with that person, you hold their hands and you can still remember that. And that alone is enough. The smile at the moment, okay? So the second man she met is this, apparently they suspect is the same man. Did the same thing. Sent her a ticket and said to come to some Nigeria somewhere. She gets there. She's in a hotel. She has never seen him. Two people meet her. He gave her suitcases full of whatever. She's clothes, and she's there for 3 weeks. Then, oh, I'm going to Hong Kong. Meet me in Hong Kong. Sends her a ticket, and this is all the clothes I want you to wear when we meet. You meet me in Hong Kong.
Okay.
When she got to, as soon as she got to Hong Kong, at the airport, they arrested her and threw her in jail.
Wow.
All the buttons and in the seams of these dresses were drugged. They were sure, she said, oh, he sent me all these nice clothes, and she said to her daughter, when I get back to Aurelia, you'll be able to wear this because it's maybe not my color.
Wow.
All of that.
She ended up use her part of crime.
Yes. So she's, I don't know if she ever got out of jail. They couldn't. The daughter went there during the COVID time, and there she was. But you know, she had this, and then her daughter said, my father didn't teach her how to live by herself. And that to me was, no.
That's,
nobody
kind of
has
hurts,
to teach you how to live by yourself.
A word. Yeah.
You know, you have to learn, and there was so much from 13 to the age he died, maybe in his 60s, and she was 63.
Wow.
You know, so she had 50 years with this human being, but she wanted something, and that's, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but you have to be aware of what's out there.
Right. So like she didn't take responsibility her own life, and she was always depending on him.
That's right. Yeah. And that is self-care too. Be responsible. Know what is in the account. Make sure the account is joint. Your name is on it, and not Anne, but you know, get involved with in finance. It's part of living. Women are outliving men, and sometimes men outlive, but you show up at the bank and you don't know what to do. Colleen, if she's still on, can attest to that. They had never seen a phone bill in their life. So at that stage of your life, you're sick, you're worried, you're having a hard time. And
that's true too, yeah.
So you have to avoid all of these things, do simple things. You know, honey, what's in our account? How do you pay the bill? Ask questions, because all of that is self-care.
That's true too.
Yeah. If that woman had just realized, okay, regroup. Let me see what I can do with myself in this state right here. My husband is dead, it's true. And stay there. Find something to stimulate. Go back to your memories. I'm maybe because I live on mine, but at a certain age, I do not want to be responsible to cook people's dinner. I barely want to do mine.
You keep everything simple, though, Tessa. Simple and yummy.
Yeah, and yummy. I do. But the point of it is that it's your choice. Maybe you want that, that's fine. But be careful. Be aware. There is no reason why you have to send your money to somebody in another country because they tell you they need it. Come on.
So think. So that it's a drug mule, right?
Yeah,
that's what she said.
So and they tried to get her out. There was people but they couldn't even find. They went back to Nigeria, the priest and all these people from Hong Kong, and they couldn't find. And I don't know if she ever got out.
So that because she didn't do little self-care habits, that maybe probably led to maybe drug.
To be naive. Okay.
To be naive.
Yeah, so
yes, I wanted to use that word.
You don't listen to the news. Really? You don't listen to what's going on when they talk about people. All of that is self-care. Taking care of your possessions and yourself, because if you lose all of your money, it's going to affect your body, your mind, your soul, your very spirit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
self-care is not only, that's why when I do self-care, I talk about all of those things,
Yep.
but being aware of what's happening out in the world is very important. Whether you're a man or a woman, because hey, it's not only women that are taken advantage of, there are men that get themselves in the same situation.
And Marina said, being wise is self-care. I totally agree with you.
Being wise, you know, what did Belinda join? Thank you. So women can openly discuss spicy. No, well, we have to discuss spiciness. Every time, Marina, we are hiding under a bushel how much we enjoy love making. And if somebody doesn't want to hear it, they can sign off. But those that need it should hear it, you know.
Well, there's a perfect place for that. Tessa does YouTube live every Thursday, 12 p.m. She talks about that. She specifically, talk about the relationship too, right? Love, relationship.
It's relationship.
Yeah.
And relationship with yourself is what enables you to have relationship with your partner. You have to do that. You don't have to go put it out on the street. But, you know,
I
you
know.
don't have to.
No, you can just keep everything
private,
but you can
do what you have to do. After menopause, our skin's best friend is cream. Oils. I use mostly oils. Otherwise, we turn into a prune. That is, and I see that so much.
Yes, that's the perfect way to describe the prune.
Yeah, you look like only sometimes the prune still has a little bit of oil on it. You know, it's soft.
It's a little shiny.
Yeah, but those that you look at them and they go, wow, and they ask questions like, Tessa-Marie, what do you use on your skin? And maybe oils, and then I will tell them what oils. And the lady that told me when I was pregnant to use, it was a little Italian lady, she said, warm up the olive oil and rub it on your tummy so that you don't get stretch marks. I never got stretch marks. 3 pregnancies.
I wish I knew. I still have stretch marks.
And she told me how to rub it on and stuff like that. But she said, just warm it and rub it on your belly twice a day. And my husband would say, you smell like a salad. I said, yeah, but we can stretch marks.
Did he say yum?
yeah, you smell like a salad. I said, yeah, too bad for you. Let's get over that.
He said, oh, I want to eat it.
Yeah, I was
say that.
No, but what I'm saying is that the five simple things we talked about: walking, breathing, dancing,
grounding,
making love, grounding. You know, you notice Yuko had all the moderate ones, and then here I come with spice in your life.
You have that's Tessa's what is it called, expertise.
Yeah, because I've been
Tessa
there.
always has to ask.
The thing is that, as I said, I've been around the block. Next month I'm going to be 78. I have been around the block, you know. So and so I know what it is to love, be loved, and not and don't have the love continuously, because he went for a walk and didn't come back in the forest, took his hat and he went straight to heaven. Bye. And I didn't look back. So what I'm aiming for is that those of you who still have your significant other, spend the time that is necessary. Talk, laugh, cry.
Yeah.
Speak out. If it's not working, say, I want to listen to me. We're not touching each other. We're not being with each other. We're so consumed with success, consumed with doing things.
Okay, to talk like that. Yeah, it's okay to open up.
It's no point you sit back.
Yeah.
And then you're saying, if I had known, I would have been nicer to him. I'd been nicer to her. I would love her. No, you know.
Yes. That's right. Marina is her. Marina. Yes, it's right. Yes, she makes me blush. Actually, I'm noticing Yuko is a very good glow this morning.
You can imagine what's happened. Yuko has been glowing lately. I wonder what's glowing in her.
Kitchen.
She was doing. I wonder what she was doing when she was doing the Japanese. What do you call it? The Japanese. You chopped it up. What was it? It's Korean.
Oh, Korean pickle.
I wonder what was in that. I
don't
think it must
know.
have something to do with glow.
Something.
Do you
Yes.
apply the skin to your eye, to your face? So you get the glow?
It's a serum.
It is
It's a
serum.
serum.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. So guys, we are trusting that you guys, we didn't disappoint you this morning. The Sunday self-care show is strictly about self-care. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, sexually, all the earlies.
Yes.
Okay? So anytime you come to Sunday self-care, we are going to give you something we do for ourselves. That is how we learn. By we teach. What we practice, we teach. And that is important. So
Yes.
those of you who got something to think about this morning, make sure you think about it. Go. Now that you've done your self-care and you listen to us, if you haven't taken the time to apply the cream to your body, if you do not have a significant other to do it for you, then do it yourself. If you haven't taken the time to drink water, we realize it's for your benefit. If you haven't gone for a walk lately, step out there, go for a walk. The weather is clearing. If you haven't had a glass of wine and you feel like it, have it. So it's 10 o'clock in Toronto, but it's maybe 5 o'clock in France.
That's right.
I
always use that
analogy.
Excuse. Analogy. What? 5 p.m. in France.
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. in France. So the point, what I'm aiming at is do the thing that will give you some joy. Dance, sing, laugh, sit on the ground in your backyard or at the park. Sit on the grass. It's not going to kill you. Yeah, no. You're concerned that a dog poo there. Well, get over it. Yeah. There's so many places you go that dogs poos and you're still alive. So, but come home and have a shower then. Throw the clothes in the laundry. It doesn't matter. Do something that is unusual that makes you smile.
Yeah, you can do it.
Like I taught my granddaughter to kick the Nespresso empty boxes down, and when she empties the coffee into the container for me, because I did that. And then we're both sitting on the floor trying to pick up the boxes, and she goes, "We are the funniest, aren't we?"
It's so cute. Oh, she's so cute.
But you see, that is something she will remember. She knows she can kick it down the stairs. Yeah. And then when we get to the bottom of the stairs, now we put it in the recycling bin. So
it's a fun way, yes.
Yeah, there's so many little things you can do for yourself. As you said with your dog, chase the dog or let the dog chase you. Only I know Buddy.
I hug Buddy during the day so many times, and just like so many times. That makes me feel so good too.
That's good. Yes. Well, Yuko, the time is up, and let me see who's here with us. Stacy and Laura, Arita, Rosie, and Marina, Colin, and Dawn. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. And Marina, I like it. Marina put it. Morning Ikigai. I like it.
I cannot see anymore. It's not allowing me to see all this one.
But lots of comments today. And I love you, ladies. And thank you for the beautiful advice, all the smiles and humor, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
If Sunday self-care show is where you come to let yourself loose. Remember, the comments don't say on. Yes. So remember, it's just to let yourself loose. Yes. And if you have something to share in 2 weeks when we come up, say, I have something to share. And I would like to share with you today.
Yes.
So make sure you do that. So I appreciate you, and I'm happy and grateful for each and every one of you who spent the time with us this morning. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for friends. And thank you so much, Tessa. And have a wonderful, amazing Sunday. All right.
Thank you.
Sunshine Day. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, take care of yourself tomorrow when you're watching that thing. By the way, before we go, it's not only looking at the phases of the moon. It's not only that.
Okay.
Realize there's an energy you can zap into that maybe you need in your life. So although you cannot see it, just standing out, spending more time outside tomorrow and being aware that something phenomenal is happening in the world and it has to be good.
I'm excited. You know what? I live in Niagara Falls. It's already starting busy.
Of course. So pull that energy.
I feel the energy.
I saw it. But while you're sawing it, there's good things coming from the energy of the moon. We know the moon affects our cycle. We know
Very
that.
much. Yes.
So what is it doing? What is the sun and the moon? What conversation? What can we ask for? Ask for what you desire tomorrow. Just go outside, open your arms, and just, remember people worship the moon and the sun before. I'm not saying you should worship it, but what was old is new again. So remember,
I love that. Yeah.
all those old things are new again. So enjoy yourself out there tomorrow. I'm going to be outside pulling in the energy. I don't care if I see it or not. I need that positive, amazing, phenomenal in my life.
Yes. And then Marina said, take the positive energy. And Arita, are you coming down Niagara Falls this evening? Ooh.
Oh, Arita is
so you're going to stay somewhere. Wow.
Oh, that's nice, Arita. Have fun. I'm staying in Scotland pulling my energy. You might see Yoko running around naked in her backyard.
That's it. With my husband. All right. So before getting spicier, we got to go. All right.
Okay, bye,
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.